friend, the minority leader, made a categorical statement that from henceforth, they will show solidarity to their colleague. And for that matter, they will boycott Parliament. That's what he said. Okay, so there have been signs of it, signs of the boycott. I think today is the 4th day or so. And we were counting, patiently counting, that they will meet the mark. And then we'll see what happens. Only for me to have a rude shock of my life today. The minority participated in 2 committee meetings, and yet they refused flatly to show up in the chamber. The committee on local government, they had sitting. In fact, they were more than us. If you go to the committee, the attendance, they were more than us. If you go to public accounts, they are there in their numbers, full house. So I tend to wonder, what kind of principle are they espousing? One breath, you had said that you boycott Parliament. Another breath, you are participating in the work of Parliament. Committee seating is an extension of Parliament. So I'm asking my colleagues, who are they deceiving? They should stop deceiving the Ghanaian people. If you want to boycott Parliament, go ahead and boycott Parliament in its entirety and stop picking and choosing. This is an act of deception. And I want to challenge my friend, the Honorable Atuforsen, that he should show true leadership. If you are boycotting, boycott it truly, and let's see that you are boycotting it. So I also want to tell the Ghanaian people that they shouldn't take the minority they shouldn't take them serious. For want of a better expression, they shouldn't take them serious at all. Unless they come to convince us why they will boycott the chamber. Today, it was most embarrassing. All the private business, about 99.9 of all the private business were advertised in their names. They were called, none of them showed up. And yet, they will, at the same time, they will sit at committees. So I don't know what to call it, but I think that they should show maturity in these matters. It is not like we don't have precedent. We have precedents in this country where a member of parliament was taken to court. And we all know what happened. So they should take the business of government serious. And again, they should respect the thousands of Ghanaians who gave them their mandate to come and do representation in the chamber. So this is what I want to tell them. And we want to see they are according the work of Parliament or the seriousness it deserves. They should stop picking and choosing, and they should also stop the deceptive antics. It's not going to help anybody. You see, you can play propaganda with a lot of things, but our eyes are following them. Some of these things, you can play propaganda with that. And I think that is high time. And you see, when you keep doing this, it takes something away, not only from them as a minority, Parliament as an institution. You won't come to the chamber, but you will go to the committees. Why? Maybe they have reasons. You go and challenge them. Ask them, why would they boycott the chamber, and yet they'll go and sit at different committees? I don't want to put out what I'm thinking. I don't want to put, well, from the outset, I've been issued, this question never arises, but for the respect I have for you, I'll answer it. If you go to the British Parliament and other jurisdictions that we are seeking to emulate, you don't see all the members of Parliament in the chamber at a point T. I don't know if you can cite an instance where you, unless maybe there are ceremonial occasions that you find a full house. I am proud to say, and I'll say this on behalf of our majority, all the things we want to pass, we've passed them. And we cannot make decisions without our numbers. Important decisions cannot be made without our numbers. Anytime we want to pass stuff, we've got them passed. And we've got our numbers marshal. So that one you have to understand. Besides the point, there are ministers who are also members of Parliament. And we have to be practical here. Sometimes somebody is traveled out of a jurisdiction, there's nothing you can do about it. And if I pick my data now and look at leave of absence that I have a lot, many more members who are on leave of absence. some on medical grounds, some on official duties. So that one never arises. Your side is empty. You are saying that you are boycotting Parliament. The substance of my case here is that you said, nobody told you to say that. Out of your own volition, Tuforson said, you are going to boycott Parliament. Is committee meetings not part of Parliament? Is it not? It is. Yes, it is. So who are you deceiving? Tuforson should come clear on this matter. I think that they should bury their head down in shame. It's a very unpopular decision by the leadership. I know their side is divided about it. Yes. They are divided about it. So if you want to boycott Parliament in its entirety. Don't pick and choose. You go for committee meetings and yet you say that you won't come to the chamber. At the end of the day, okay, all the deliberations, whether it's a referral by the speaker, it's a bill, some agreement that are being considered at the committee, it will eventually be ferried to the chamber for it to be debated and for us to either adopt or otherwise. So why would you, on the, what do you call it, along the line, you decide, okay, this one I want to be part. It's childish. It's childish. And I think that, I'm not saying Atu is childish, don't get me wrong, but the decision to go for committee meetings and not to participate in the chamber, it is not right. And it's not principle. It's not a principled position they've taken. I respect them. They are all very learned people, very educated. And I'm not saying I'm better than them. But on this occasion, this decision is not principled. And they should go back and do the needful. I hear they'll show up tomorrow. Whether they show up tomorrow or not is their own business. But I'm saying that you can attend committee meetings and also decide to boycott the chamber. On the matter of the speaker saying they should write to him before, that one I'll leave it to the speaker. And we know how experienced he is when it comes to this house, also about parliamentary jurisprudence. He is very experienced in the matters. And so he's advised them and they will not heed to the speaker's advice. It's most unfortunate. And I don't know, I only pray that this doesn't further deepen the cracks on their side.
Lastly,
this is free consultation. Pro bono. Okay, ebusianfo asema making the sabi. And yes, me too be yampia. And I say ye can asem be ti obia. Yenuanom na no a question, yenua question okogina sin north. Me to no so aba. Ye o swai no. Ena dom kuma no ba no dani. E kan so mo de na nsei no nya de ombeba fi ho. Umba parliament just say can botoka so say boycott na just say parliament adwuma no de tintun sign na amudi amukokotai kwesi na chi yo yate amaye baako ayamienu amaye miensa ne print na nso ne ye hu omoma boycott and then ye hu adwiri kakra ase omako nsu atifie ko hu nsu no maba na afo bebusa se ho na hu nsu no na ye hu adwiri ne ne tiese ye tumira ne akiresi ye tuso ye mbambe kan watra ne yenko ye nim ene committee mienu local government committee public account committee public account crowd your mo ni performer deputy leader ono dan or ye che eno mo ko participate ye dem trem ye ko so mo ne doso atremu free anopa 7 previous are participating fully enti hwan no mo dada no minority for me as asem me to ma ernua to force hwan no all dada no wakache Ghana for say parliament business ye dey atu kwesi echi because they did not question court one breath as small kind no the next breath ye hwewa no ma fa kuntuna se mo ye mbe hwan na ni wo hwe ahwa obi amba no akoto no wehwire sim mi na mini sim we senten na mo call committee meeting is so committee members nko na wo ho obi ehu eno Ghana fo hu ye ntimi mi buso mo nsembusa mienu de di kan suban we mo dadadi eni amo asem o mo di kan ebo ebra clearly eni ne bo ebra de to so mienu why no mo dada no wo se wo pe parliament committee meetings so na ye chiri koko se di ni mi aso ana misro mo omunjai sa enanda no na omba parliament omumra so omumma so no mehu so omumba na mpeninka kasa bebuo se abo aponche me odwin so osani wura dan ho onim se ne to na osai no ti Ghana for mummusa NDC for se parliament ni eto aba mo so mo betena parliament mo ba se omba be dadan we de ebeye we de ne ho nyame fe we de nyaade ameye sa na ye parliamentary adwuma na na megiri se entweye na mo nsi omutrase enumguase pa na aka mo no mo wa no ye bi so a mo fambre na yina ye mbobo hu damase